I'd like to invite up to the podium Mr. Meyer Osman and the Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance this evening. Please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Public comment for items not on the agenda. We have one this evening. Hamza Ahmed, Mr. Hamza Ahmed from the Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association.
Thank you.
Mr. Ahmed.
Thank you. Good evening, Council President Tisdale. My name is Hamza Ahmed, and I serve as the Secretary of Education for the Metro Detroit chapter of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association, located here in Rochester Hills. AMYA USA, our parent organization, is a nationwide youth group that works with young Muslim men and boys around the country. We are a dynamic and vibrant association serving not only the needs of our members, but of our local communities and nation as well. Our association is comprised of more than 3,000 men and boys from the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, USA, aged 7 to 40, spread across 70 chapters around the country. You may recall that last year and the year before, we spoke in front of this council during public comment and pledged our volunteer services to you, the city, and our fellow citizens of Rochester Hills. Today, we are here to describe how we have upheld our word, to renew our pledge, and to offer our house of worship as a community center for all to enjoy and experience. This past year, we, the Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association of Metro Detroit, have conducted blood drives at our mosque on Auburn Road, participated in Adopt a Highway services, donated canned food to Neighborhood House, volunteered for the Older Persons Commission, and continue to help the Avondale Youth Assistance with tutoring and other services they have requested. We held our second annual Stop the Crisis educational program at the Rochester Hills Public Library, geared toward better understanding the differences between the hateful ideology of extremist groups and the true peaceful message of Islam. We participated in the Rochester Hills Festival of the Hills celebration and marched in the Clawson City Parade by promoting our loyalty and undying love for this country. We opened the doors of our mosque during the month of Ramadan and held our 4th annual open house dinner for our fellow citizens, community members, and public officials of Rochester Hills. And finally, we conducted a bottle drive at our mosque under the umbrella of Humanity First USA for the victims of the Flint water crisis, donating over 200,000 bottles of water for the families of Flint. There's a common thread among all these different activities and events. They were all community efforts that we could not have done without the great people of Rochester Hills. Because of this, like last year and the year before, we pledge ourselves to community service in this city again. Council President Tisdale, we are men of our word. Though many of us may not have been born in Rochester Hills, we feel a sense of loyalty toward this city, and we will continue to try and prove that through our efforts, hopefully with the continued help of the community of Rochester Hills. Our mosque is located on the earth of this city. Therefore, every one of us feels as though we are citizens of this city. This is our community, and so our home too belongs to this community. We want everyone in Rochester Hills to know that our mosque is a community center that belongs to all and can be utilized by all. We have a gym where all people from any race, creed, and/or religion can come and play basketball, volleyball, or badminton. We have a banquet-style seating and state-of-the-art kitchen if any organization wishes to hold their events. And finally, we, the Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association, are launching our new initiative titled Meet a Muslim. Every Saturday from the hours of 10 a.m. to 12, anyone can come to our mosque at 1730 West Auburn Road to ask questions and discuss anything they wish with us. Come and meet a Muslim. I assure you, there are less differences between us than you may think. Once again, we pledge ourselves to you, our neighbors, and our fellow citizens. Thank you, Rochester Hills, for being such a lovely and welcoming home to us, and may God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ahmad. All I wanted to add is that I've known Mr. Osman and various members of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association and the Muslim community place of worship, and it's been a very good relationship, and I've enjoyed their friendship. I think it's worth noting that as Mr. Ahmed said, one of the tenets of the Ahmadiyya community is to be loyal to the country in which they live. And they've certainly demonstrated that. They want to convert you or have you appreciate their religion by means of example. And there is no call for compulsion of religion within the Ahmadiyya community, correct? Thank you, and we do appreciate your service to the city. Vice President Morita.
Thank you, President Tisdale. I also would like to thank you for your service to the city. As you know, I sit on the Avondale Youth Assistance Board of Directors, and we have called on you more than once, and you always come. So thank you. The kids in our community who need your help appreciate it. Our board appreciates it. You are an asset in our community. So thank you again.
Thank you. Dr. Boyer.
Thank you, President Tisdale. Mr. Osmond, Mr. Ahmed, thank you again for your dedication to Rochester Hills. We really appreciate that the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community Center pledges the support to all the neighbors and fellow residents of Rochester Hills. It's very much appreciated. Thank you.
Mr. Hetrick.
Thank you, President Tisdale. And first, to the Ahmadiyya Muslim community folks who were here this evening and for the talk that was given, terrific. I always appreciate seeing you here in the audience because I know your message will be positive. I know the things that you want to do in support of Rochester Hills and our community will be positive and will be something that will be accepted, well accepted, and make a difference and a contribution to our city. So thank you again for all you do.
Thank you. Mr. Kubasina.
Thank you, President Tisdale. I also want to thank the Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Council to show up here tonight for the third year in a row. And I enjoyed your comments. And I also enjoyed the dinner, the Ramadan dinner. I was fortunate to get an invitation. I was honored to be there. And Mayor Osmond is quite a role model over there. You know, everybody knows him, and he got me great seats for the evening and to listen to the speakers, and we do appreciate that. And the food was fantastic. So it was a cultural awakening for me. I learned a lot, and hopefully I'll learn more going forward. But thanks a lot.